In this Source Speaks transmission, we are offering an integration of all the principles and qualities that have been part of the series. I'm going to start with alignment and get in tune and in touch with the spine. Feel the crown of the head and the sit bones simultaneously sinking down and rising up to stretch the torso and create more space, more room for the breath to breathe you. Enjoy the sensation of being filled up to wholeness with every inhalation. And exhaling, placing down, releasing and letting go of all that is no longer serving. Send it down the grounding cord to be composted, recycled, and renewed. Let it feel good to let go and surrender the pieces that are no longer serving. This deep shedding that comes with the winter solstice. We can practice these principles any and all times. The inhalation is bringing in new life force energy, and the exhalation is the deep release. So we are receiving and releasing with every breath. The symbology that the breath brings is the gift of life. And we enjoy this process of becoming one, open and aligned, grounded and present in our physical body, in our mental, emotional, and psycho-spiritual spheres. And the spine is a column, a portal, a pillar for light to pour through more nectar from the golden divine. So we open up this channel. We're balancing the hormones, the nervous system, the endocrine system, the skeletal structure. It's all connected and integrated with the spine. Every organ and function is relating to the central pathway, the intelligence of the energy centers, and the power system, energy managers. And we feel the opening of the crown of the head to the heavens and the sit bones spreading and opening to the earth plane, simultaneously and instantaneously balanced with the heart sphere, the soul matrix, the access point to our own Stargate portal to infinite intelligence, higher self, inner being. Deep wisdom. And create a harmonization and a synchronization through this infinity loop from the mind to the heart to the womb. Breathe into the sacred geometrics of this channel. Smooth out, integrating and activating the hollow spheres evenly, smoothly, with perfect balance and symmetry, symphonics. And then extend your awareness to your body of light, the golden bubble that surrounds your auric field. Dancing golden spirals are weaving in to activate and stimulate all the cells down to the subatomic layers, interfacing with the DNA, turning on the dormant strands in the master cell. Feel your grounding rod shooting down, all the way down to the crystalline core, pulling in the new crystalline structures of the pristine blueprint of your core self, divine nature, connected and harmonically coded with the soul of the earth. Let this spiral up and spin into the body field, informing the body temple, upgrading and infusing into the subtle layers, into the ethereal, astral, causal, and beyond. The multidimensional nature of your being is realized and online with your true purpose, mission, path, power, and plan. Enjoy the sensation of coming back into wholeness and oneness with the unity consciousness as the templates, levels, and layers of your system are communing, cooperating, and collaborating with one another, welcoming back the pieces, the fragmented parts of the soul. Surround yourself with an electric blue trim and a vibrant purple film, releasing any and all energies that do not belong to you. Come back into your purity, innocence, and innate knowing of your being. Getting clean and clear, open and aligned, ready to receive, turning on the receptor sites, expanding your satellite dish. So your silver cord, your antenna, shoots up through the crown of the head to the heavens, the star portal of the sun, directly to the galactic center and beyond. Like a rocket, it shoots home to your sourcial self, prime creator, pure positive source energy, the radiant one, your essence. Let it feel good to allow your consciousness to expand into the multidimensional space, calling yourself back home to your divinity. So we simultaneously sink down and stay connected to the crystalline core, letting the body be grounded, safe, protected, and present here in the now, collapsing all the timelines to the present moment now. And your consciousness grids rise up and return to the oneness of this high state of being. Gathering all of your attention and intention, pulling it back to this powerful moment where everything exists simultaneously and lies in the living library of the conscious heart, the diamond mind, the star seeds in your womb are activated. Remembering your family of light, your star family, earth family, soul family, quantum family, all light beings that are here serving your divine plan and path with loving support, guiding you, assisting you, applauding you, encouraging. Call in the qualities and aspects that you're needing help with. Seal them into the soul matrix of the heart. Know that they are given, pouring down like golden nectar, filling every cell with particles of light, encoded with these gifts and blessings. Keep making more room in space by surrendering up the old programs, belief systems, paradigm, and conditioning. Notice the patterns sloughing off like an old skin, shedding and allowing the effervescence and purity of your nature to shine through. Removing the blocks, debris, the walls, all that has been in the way, dimming the light is now composted, transformed, transmuted in the fire of the eternal violet flame. Sending all these energies down into the cauldron, the core inferno. Purifying, cleansing, transmuting, renewing and returning these energies, their higher states, gathering and gaining all of the lessons, teachings and blessings from life experience, practicing forgiveness, allowing yourself to live at the leading edge of existence by blending with your master level soul self who can see and hear the truth within all of these situations and circumstances, extracting the nuggets and then releasing the rest. Take your time sifting through the thousands upon thousands of memory bubbles and layers from all lifetimes, converging in the now as we see and hear the orchestration, the templates and patterns, putting together the holographic pictures and images of our evolution. We ask for a full integration on all levels, opening up new neural pathways and synapses for the brain, mind, mental sphere to be up-leveled and upgraded to new perception, perspective, higher truth, clear sight. Releasing and lifting the veils of illusion. Seeing clearly now the path, the purpose, and the mission of our soul's incarnation. Let it feel good to reclaim the divination codes, making a deeper commitment to walk the path and dedication to blending your soul self with your embodied self, core self. A deep devotion to living the qualities and aspects of your divinity. Noticing the maturity, the maturation process, the soul up-leveling to embrace and receive the gifts from master level soul self. Having to become a vibrational match by raising the frequency of the hollow spheres and consciousness grids to integrate into your higher level being. We must up-level our field to match that of higher self. So any of the habits, practices, behaviors that do not match must go now. Coming into a completion cycle and releasing the attachment and relationship to these habits and behaviors. Embracing the life, death, life cycle of our evolution, allowing for the rebirth, saying goodbye to the parts and pieces that are no longer serving, by honoring them, putting them down, ceremonially celebrating them for their purpose and place in our lives in that timeline. Letting them integrate back into the whole as we place them into the warm pool of love, welcoming them back home, no longer needing to shame or guilt parts of ourselves. We honor their purpose and let them go as a stepping stone on the way to Great Spirit. Walking the beauty path with high level integrity and full integration of all aspects of self. Seeing the divine plan and the greater mission. Releasing the habit of judging, compartmentalizing, giving yourself the gift of grace. No longer needing to hold on to the stories or surrendering it all up back to source to gain the higher wisdom and perspective. Bringing all of our curiosities, questions, and needs for guidance back to source, back home, or allowing our consciousness to drift up and up and up through our silver cord. shooting all the way into the heavens. The homing device back to core self, source seal energy, divine nature, purity of your essence. And let yourself start to drift and float, getting pulled smoothly and gracefully back to this infinite well of light love essence. Activating the toroidal force field in the Merkaba, spinning on turbo speed, really, really fast, to move through all the dimensions, places, spaces, and times, staying anchored, present, and grounded. We're instantaneously back in the warm, liquid, light, love essence of source presence. And let it feel good to just swim around in the formless, the weightless, the expansiveness of infinite, higher intelligence. All-knowing, the effervescence of your forever essence. Ask for a full recalibration and integration, quantum healing of any parts and pieces that are still stuck in a pattern or holding, renewing the templates all the way down to the smallest subatomic level, the reverberations through the timelines. Releasing the players, putting everyone back into their golden bubbles, droplets of water in the same sea of consciousness, harmonize and equalize. Returning to the innocence and purity of our nature. We simply rest in the deeper knowing of well-being. Just taking a moment to have no mind, no separation, wholeness. Breathing in into this present time awareness. This space is reserved for you at any and all times that you want to remember, to receive, to be one with Source, connected, present, aligned. Let it feel good to put everything else down and allow yourself this delicious moment of being. The simple, purified, expanded nature of soul essence. Feel how loved, guided, protected, and held who you are on the path of realization, empowerment, embodiment. Nothing to do, nowhere to be. Just pure presence. Feel the rejuvenation of the body temple, the recalibration of the mental, emotional, and psycho-spiritual. Just by being connected, present, and aligned with the purity and power of source energy. Everything is contained in the whole. The infinite possibilities along the lines of time live here, in the now. Let this be the launching place of your divine expression and inspired action. Come back home to the self first before any movement, decisions, execution of ideas. This is where your creative genius lies, lives, expresses itself at the leading edge. Operate from a place of inspiration and innovation. Release the habits of motivating oneself from fear or contraction. Move towards the all that you are becoming now. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your time, your attention, your intention. The greatness of your being in your loving presence. Namaste.